Even if some of the personnel are not Erik ten Hag's most desirable additions and quantity reigns over quality with the squad depth, this is shaping up to be a satisfying transfer window for Manchester United. Supporters should expect the bonus, as described by senior figures at the club, of at least one more signing, as Harry Maguire is due to relocate to London. Plenty of United fans will regard Maguire's imminent departure as a bonus. United are not settling for Jonny Evans as Maguire's replacement. Evans, 35, was rusty in his performances against Wrexham and Athletic Bilbao, and his return is more in keeping with the sentimentalism of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure. Evans is viewed wistfully by many United fans as an acolyte of Sir Alex Ferguson and his role in triumphant teams. Evans was dismal in 4 of the last 5 years of his first spell with the club, culminating in his sale to West Brom in 2015. United have already invested £179.2 million in 3 signings, and Ten Hag was never going to want to stop there. He stressed towards the end of last season the squad depth had to be enhanced, and 2 starters in the draw with Athletic are unlikely to pull on a United strip again. Edmund Tapsoba, the Bayer Leverkusen centre-half, is admired by United but is said to want a starting role. That could come in time, but not with Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez currently fit. Tapsoba, 24, is right-footed, and the sale of Maguire presents an opportunity to recruit a left-footer to redress the balance in central defense. If Martinez succumbs to injury, then Luke Shaw would shift inside, where he looked a natural last season. A second goalkeeper is wanted as United attempt to offload Dean Henderson and send Madej Kovar back out on loan. Zion Suzuki rejected United in favor of regular playing time with Stevie V in Belgium, and United could still plump for the Dubravka-style journeyman option. Nottingham Forest have signed goalkeeper Matt Turner from Arsenal, but he is seen as an improvement on current backup Wayne Hennessy. Forest have been tentative over re-signing Henderson permanently as he recovers from thigh surgery, though scans show he has recovered successfully. With 2 injuries in midfield to contend with, United suddenly look light in that area, and there is an outside chance the 18-year-old Dan Gore could be on the bench against Wolves. Sofiane Amrabat of Fiorentina is of interest, but it has been overstated in the Italian media. The very mention of Amrabat's name to one high-profile United official on the pre-season tour of the United States prompted them to screw their face up. Amrabat coming in would be contingent on an outgoing, and that may not necessarily be Fred, as his place was taken by Mason Mount. United knew Mount was coming as far back as May, so were relaxed about Fred fraternizing with Fulham manager Marco Silva outside Old Trafford in the final day of the season. Ideally, Ten Hag would have had Frankie de Jong and Harry Kane in the United spine. Mount and Rasmus Højlund were his first-choice attainable targets, though United never quite convinced with their rationale for passing on Kane, who could still be transferred before the window closes. Beyond interminable discussions with Daniel Levy, Kane's age was cited as United want to move away from signing 30-something strikers on short-term arrangements. Kane only turned 30 a couple of weeks ago, and to bracket him with Cristiano Ronaldo, 36 at the time of his homecoming, is disingenuous. Ronaldo was also a success in his first season, as were Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Edinson Cavani, the former 34 when he joined United and the latter 33. The second season for all 3 was a write-off. Ibrahimovic and Ronaldo left before the seasons had ended, while Cavani seemed to have a record holiday allowance. Still, such a drastic drop-off from Kane seems improbable, with his chances of caressing silverware heightened if or when he leaves. Kane plundered 4 goals for Tottenham against Shakhtar Donetsk at the weekend. He is fit, and Højlund will not be until later this month. United sent Højlund for extensive examinations on a stress hotspot on his back last Thursday after the issue was flagged during his medical at Carrington. United believe it is a minor injury and not a long-term issue. Højlund was training on the grass at Carrington before broadcasters were granted access to the premises on Wednesday. Of the attacking alternatives in reserve, Ten Hag's patience with Jadon Sancho as a winger has snapped, and he has been trialled as a striker. Facundo Pellistri could stay or go out on loan again. Ahmad is nursing a knee injury, and Hannibal Mejbri last played for United in May 2022. Pellistri, Ahmad, and Mejbri have 5 United starts between them. Then there is Anthony Martial, who cannot be played or sold. That is unsatisfying.